Tonight on Southwest Local News. A house in Terang fired on making it to the second attack on that property. Tributes flow in respect for the passing of young athlete Ted Hunter. Local brewery Noodle Doof comes away with national awards. And in sport, 3 local weightlifters compete in the Victorian Championships.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Good evening and welcome to Southwest Local News. A property in Terang has allegedly been targeted by an offender with a shotgun over the weekend. It was reported to the Warrnambool CIU on Friday night, and it's been alleged the house has been targeted twice since October. That particular incident led to bullets penetrating the plaster in a bedroom, and police fear it could have been catastrophic, causing serious injury or even death. According to detectives, a call to 000 reported that a house in Escort Street had been shot at on Friday night and then again on Sunday. On a third occasion in March, a neighbour heard a gunshot blast in the same street and called 000. Nothing else was detected or eventuated from the report. Police believe the property is being targeted, and Warrnambool CIU is asking anyone with information or who can identify the shooter to contact them on 5560 1333 or Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000. Tributes continue to flow online after the sudden passing of Ted Hunter, an 18-year-old talented young sportsman who tragically passed away after a car accident. The former Nestles cricketer was living and working in Western Australia, working on a farm. Ted grew up in Warrnambool and went to school at Grasmere Primary School before moving to high school at Emmanuel College and eventually moving to boarding school. He played all his junior cricket at Nestles before he played a pivotal role in teams as junior, moving up the ranks to Division 4, 3 and 2. In a statement on the club's Facebook page, Nestles said Ted turned down the opportunity of a Division 1 cap this season, acknowledging his decision as selfless and a true reflection of the beautiful young person those at the club had come to know. Ted was also a passionate footballer, playing for the North Warrnambool Eagles and then the Hamilton Kangaroos. He's since moved west and was working on a farm in the small community of Killarney, which forms part of the region's wheat belt. Noodle Doof Brewing Co. has excelled on a national stage, coming away from the Australian Beer Awards with a swag of awards. The highlight was a gold medal for the Koroit-based business West Coast IPA, earning the gong in the Best Traditional Indian Pale Ale category. Noodle Doof also brought home a silver medal for its Coffee Stout and 2026 Fresh Hop Red IPA. To cap off a successful awards night, the local business brought home 3 bronze medals for its Australian Pale, Hazy Pale and Southwest Best. According to co-owner Sam Rudolph, the acknowledgement among their industry peers means a lot to them. Local not-for-profits and organisations and community groups will be under one roof for the Warrnambool City Council's Volunteer Expo. Based on a study conducted in 2021, it's believed that 17.5% of the population in Warrnambool reported doing some form of voluntary work. The focus this year is on youth, as it will be co-hosted with Yakvik. Young people aged 12 to 25 are encouraged to take part in workshops, activities and a youth discussion session. The Volunteer Expo will be hosted at the Emmanuel Centre on the 23rd of May, with more information on the Council's website. Southwest farmers have the opportunity to find ways to help improve their operation. Food and Fibre Great South Coast is hosting a workshop on May the 20th. The workshop will focus on practical, achievable steps to improve resilience, productivity and long-term farm performance. Areas covered will include water security, soil health and biodiversity. Industry experts will be on hand to share their knowledge. The workshop will be held at Deakin University, with registrations now open. Southwest farmers could share in an allocation of diesel sourced by the Victorian Government. An allocation of 10 million litres of diesel has been set aside for the state's farmers. The move is to ensure the farming sector remains a priority should fuel run low due to the war in the Middle East. The government said the setting aside of this diesel would not affect day-to-day fuel availability. Southern Grampian Shire Council has confirmed that the sale or donation of 11 Leahy Street, Grosvenor Place and 8 David Street in Hamilton will not proceed after the results of public consultation. The council deemed the 59 submissions as a strong public response, with the decision to still be made on a fourth property Elizabeth McPhee Street site. All 4 sites are assets of the Southern Grampian Shire Council and come under regular review. Further investigation and consultations will be made on the future of the Elizabeth McPhee site. Moyne Shire Council has produced a list of significant days on its calendar. Council corporate events and council recognised days have now been registered for the 2026-2027 year. Included in the council recognised days are You OK Day, Clean Up Australia Day and National Sorry Day. Examples of the council corporate events include International Women's Day, Harmony Day and Anzac Day. Council said the listings provide a clear and transparent framework for its residents. Lismore Community Health is recruiting to make a difference. The health service needs a minimum of 15 clients for a melanoma clinic to be held in Lismore. The Skin Check Clinic would suit those due for their annual checkup or those who haven't yet been tested. Melanoma is the most common cancer for Australians aged 20 to 39. To register, contact Lismore Community Health or Southwest Healthcare. That's all in general news, and after the break we'll return with sport and then weather. Back shortly.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to, trusted professionals for water quality and filtration. Get in touch today to book a quote or visit our website. ASAP Local Plumbing, your local plumbing experts.
We use the Ridley team, make a phone call, I get high quality advice. We tend to have 6 weekly visits from the team where we do a full farm walk and herd health check. They check in on production and the feeding rate. It's something I don't have to worry too much about because I'm always comfortable that they will have it under control. The feed that comes out of Ridley's fully confident every day of the year that it's high quality grain or pellets.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals. Paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back, and first making news in sport. 3 lifters from Breakwater Barbell Club spent the weekend in Geelong to compete in the Australian Weightlifting Federation Victorian Championships. Roni Chen brought home a win for the club, lifting a total of 146 kilos. The competitors completed 2 technical lifts, a snatch and a clean and jerk, both which are used in Olympic lifting. Miss Chen walked away snatching 66 kilos and a clean and jerk of 80 kilos. Local lifter Jack Smith also took home a podium finish, coming second in his weight class, lifting a total of 242 kilos in the 2 lifts. In Warrnambool and District Football Netball, Cooloora has secured 5th spot on the A-grade ladder after defeating Russells Creek by 15 goals on Saturday. Tara Elliott led the goals for the Power with 19, while Emily Forrest also contributed with 15. Ailish Glennon named best on court. For Russells Creek, Molly Evans led the goals with 17, while Jenna Carhill was named best on court. It was a handy win for the Power, who went into the contest tied on points with Russells Creek on the A-grade ladder.
So I'm joined here by Molly Burke, Captain Hannah busy signing the book. So Molly, great win.
Thanks, Catherine.
How'd you feel out there?
Yeah, it was a tough tussle out there. Russell's Creek definitely showed up, and the score certainly didn't show how it felt. It was tough, and it was nice to come away with the win.
That's it. They actually come away. They won that last quarter, so they didn't let it go.
Yeah, they were really, really tough, and we had to make a couple of changes just to make sure that we could stay on top of them. But yeah, it was a really great game, and we loved it.
Yeah, beautiful. And the wet weather. How you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I love a dry game. It's a bit quicker, but it was good. Our goalies were pretty happy it slowed it down, which was nice.
Yes, very nice. On to Timboon next week.
Yeah, very excited. Timboon at Timboon.
Yep, that's it. They've just come off a big win against Dennington, so they'll be fighting ready to go.
Yeah, so I imagine that'll be another tough tussle. We always love a good hit out against Timboon, which would be good.
Timboon's a bit of an Achilles heel for us over the last few years, so hopefully you can get it done.
Yeah, well, we're excited, and I'm sure it'll be a great game.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Mol. Good
Thanks,
luck.
Catherine. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
In District Leagues footy, Russells Creek undefeated run continues, defeating Kaluranura by 30 points with 5 goals from Sam Kelly leading the way. The final scoreline doesn't reflect the efforts of the Power after Creek booted 5 majors in the first term. The home side managed to restrict Russells Creek to just 1 goal in the second, thanks to a howling northeasterly wind favouring the Terang side of the ground. Ted Kenner led the goals for the Power with 3, while Russells Creek's Kylie Maloney was named best on the ground. That's all in sport. Today in Warrnambool, a partly cloudy day with a top of 16 degrees and an incredibly foggy start to the day. After the break, we'll head to the forecast. Back shortly.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shindawa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bells have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
George Taylor Stores, 3 stores and astonishing range of products. Clothing, accessories, beanies, gloves, hats and belts. Brands like Bisley, Yakka and Ridgeline. Plus the largest range of boots and gumboots in the region. George Taylor Stores.
G'day, Jeff Cook here at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. We're more than just tyres. Our team not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool has all the leading brands of tyres, including Hankook, Maxxis and VFG. Plus we also offer a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with us at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for your mechanical needs. We are more than just tyres at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, Raglan Parade.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. Around the southwest and partly cloudy conditions expected with winds from the northeast Wednesday and partly cloudy for most of the days ahead with southwesterly winds. As for Thursday, a foggy start. Over to the forecast. Over in Port Fairy tomorrow, topping at 17 degrees with a partly cloudy day and a chance of morning fog in the northeast. On Wednesday, a top of 17 degrees with a partly cloudy day and a high chance of showers in the south. Showers are beginning to ease. For Thursday, cloudy conditions and a chance of morning fog with light winds becoming south to southwesterly. Over to Mortlake tomorrow, a shower or 2 with a top of 16 degrees and 2 millimetres. Light showers on Wednesday, topping at 16 degrees and partly cloudy day. On Thursday, also partly cloudy with a top of 17 and a chance of morning fog. In the Colac and Camperdown region tomorrow, a top of 16 degrees with a partly cloudy day and winds becoming southwesterly. 17 on Wednesday with a partly cloudy day, 17 again on Thursday with a chance of morning fog, light winds and a slight chance of a shower. Over in Port Campbell, 3 millimetres are expected for the next 2 days. Tomorrow will be partly cloudy day with a chance of morning fog from the northeast. Wednesday, 16 degrees with westerly winds, and overnight temperatures will be dropping to as low as 6. 17 degrees and a cloudy day and a chance of morning fog, southwesterly winds remaining light. Home to Warrnambool, a top of 16 degrees with 4 millimetres to fall tomorrow with light winds and coming in from the southwest. Wednesday, 4 millimetres, a top of 17 degrees and a partly cloudy day. Thursday, partly cloudy as well with a top of 17 and a chance of morning fog. That's it from your Southwest Local News team, and thank you for tuning in, whether that be online, on podcast or on 3-Way FM. If you missed any of the bulletin, you can watch it back on demand at southwestlocalnews.com.au. Until Wednesday, with peace, good night.